We are. My name is Coach Jeff. We are here with Connor Stevens. I'm super excited to join him today for a little chat about what it looks like to play in college. Connor's list of accomplishments at Concord High School is really, really long. We'll see if we can get through it. He's a 1,000 point scorer, all-time leading rebounder, single season holder for most rebounds, first team all conference, academic all conference. He was the JTV Dream Team. Detroit News All-State, and a host of other All-State nominations. Obviously, Concord boys this year won the 2026 MHSA Division IV state title, as well as district and regionals leading up to that. And so we're excited to talk to Connor as one of the few players in this county going to play college basketball next year at Trine. Connor, thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So first, we want to talk about your journey. Okay, what has made you so special? Talk about what basketball looked like for you, young, elementary through middle school, all the way up till high school. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I've been obviously playing basketball my whole life, but like I think from I all I can remember is playing basketball, but from like kindergarten to second grade, it was mostly just outside, like just shooting on the hoop. And then third grade came around and my dad has been the coach of me for like most of my life until high school. But he started like a travel team for Concord, so like a lot of my friends would get together and all that. So we started doing that from third grade to fifth grade. But it's just I just always remember playing basketball. I think that's what led me to who I am today, just always playing. And then obviously I had a my freshman year I had a little bit of an issue because I started on varsity, but I wasn't as strong as everybody else. So I was getting pushed around and beaten. So after my freshman year, I started hitting the weight room, but I was going like kind of sloppy and slow. Like was still getting pushed around, but I was a little bit stronger, so I could like handle a little bit. Then after my sophomore year, I started like taking it serious, and I gained, I think, like almost 50 pounds over the summer of just because I just started lifting. And then yeah, my junior year, I averaged a double double, and then I think I was pretty good. And then senior year, I spent the whole summer in the weight room again. I think I gained 20 pounds that summer, but and then we won a state championship. So
That's awesome. So tell me about this travel team. Let's wind the clocks back a little bit in elementary school with your dad. Was this an elite team? Was this or was it all Concord kids?
it was mostly all Concord kids, but I think the problem we had was finding enough people to like do it. So like I think we had six people every year, like from third grade to sixth grade.
That's
But
awesome.
it was just a bunch of my friends, and we go to like local tournaments and play.
So not traveling, we weren't traveling to
No,
Missouri or Vegas.
no. It was
We're
just
just
like
playing.
around the area. Yeah.
And then did that continue through middle school?
Yeah. Well, sixth grade, it got shut down because of COVID. And then seventh grade was when I started actually playing for the school, Concord. But yeah, it was just from third grade to sixth grade.
Okay. So talk to me about so you played AAU with the Grand Rapids Storm for just 2 seasons?
No, I played my first year, I played for Motor City Grizzlies with Fred Garland. And then I played for the Storm last year.
So that was your 16U and 17U
Yeah.
year. Okay.
Yeah.
So seventh grade, eighth grade, freshman year, sophomore year, though that stretch of time, what was your travel basketball experience like?
It was fun. I think I'm more of like I like to talk to people, so like meeting new people was really fun. But it was also like from Concord, you meet a lot of like it's just a bunch of not really it's ballers, but it's not really like people that can like that are as skilled as these people that play travel ball. So like when I first started, I think it was more of a realization when I got to Storm. We were playing first tournament in Grand Rapids, and I was like running down the court. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta play a whole different style of basketball I've never played before. So like that's what really made me want to start like getting stronger and everything was just to compete with those guys, and I ended up doing that.
Yeah, that's awesome. So just to be clear, from seventh grade to your junior year, or excuse me, your sophomore summer, you did not play any like organized travel basketball.
No,
Just
no,
for the school?
just for the school. Yep.
Okay, awesome. And what was so you loved basketball. It sounds like you've always loved basketball.
Yeah.
What was your experience with the game like outside of school basketball? Like, did you play in the driveway? Did you play at your church? Talk to me about how you played basketball outside of a structured environment.
Yeah, so it was really just me and Zach 1v1ing all the time. My younger brother Zach, we would just go outside and 1v1, get pretty heated, but we do that a lot. And then me and or Jet and a few of our friends would go to the church down the street and we'd 1v1 and play a lot. But that's really it. Just playing a lot of basketball.
And not from the sounds of it, not structured, right?
No, no,
Not we weren't going to trainers, we weren't going to things. There was some of that, but
yeah,
the majority of it was you and your brother and your
yep.
friends
Just
playing
getting
one on
out and
one,
yep,
2-on-2. I love it. I love it. So it sounds like you got serious going into your junior year.
yeah.
Walk me through what a week looked like, let's say in the summer, um, of you. How did you work on basketball? How did you get better? How did you lift? Walk me through a week.
So I go to work from 5 to 3 every morning, 5 to 3, and then right after work, about like 3:30, I'd go and lift for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. But I'd go really hard, like I'd go as hard as I could. Like I didn't want to feel my body after I was done. So I'd do that, and then right after that, I'd probably take like a nap or something. I think I would take a nap if I remember. And then me and Jet hung out a lot. So we'd lift and then we'd like chill for a little bit. And then we go to Albion College and just shoot hoops up there.
And
Try to
then
get as
this
many shots up. Yeah.
was this every day?
Not every day, but it was like majority of the week.
Yeah, 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you were taking 1 or 2 days off every week.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're
Just for
talking
recovery.
we're talking about 4 or 5 days of lifting for an hour, and then shooting, playing basketball for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And then
awesome.
do it all again the next
And then
day.
do it all again the next day. And you did this while holding down a job
Yeah.
in the summer as well. Okay.
Yep.
And then what? So many people they they want to play this elite travel, high level AAU most of the time for college recruitment. Okay. So your 16U year, you played for the Motor City Grizzlies. Talk to me, was there any type of college recruitment interaction that 16U year?
No,
And then
no, it wasn't.
tell me about the college recruitment process your 17U year playing for the Storm.
Yeah, there was like I think every game I can remember, there was college coaches sitting on the sideline watching us, but they wouldn't go up to it was kind of crazy. You would think that they would go up to the people that were like scoring 30 points a game or whatever, all that. But they were really talking to the hustlers and like all the people that weren't like it was like I talked to a lot of coaches, but they like because I wasn't scoring that much, I was just hustling and doing all the dirty work. But I don't that was they all came. I don't know. They liked that more
Yeah.
than, but I got a lot of yeah interactions with them more 17 than 16.
Right, right. So, in your experience, and as a former small college basketball coach, right? The 16U is still we're still just developing,
Yeah,
right? And then that 17U year, there's going to be a lot of coaches. So you played all over, right?
yeah.
You played in Vegas, and did you go that far? Or?
No, we went. It was just like it was Indianapolis, Columbus. I think Grand Rapids, Detroit, all like kind of local, but
Yep.
not too far.
So Michigan, Indiana, Ohio.
Yeah,
You went in that circuit.
yeah.
And do you remember it all? Like when you were in Columbus or Indianapolis versus Grand Rapids and Detroit, was the amount of coaches that talked to you different?
Yeah, there was more of like the local based colleges from like Indiana or around Indianapolis and then Columbus and then obviously Grand Rapids. So, but they like to travel like in that area too. But it was a lot of different coaches depending on the area.
Right. Right. So if you're somebody who wants to stay to go to school in Michigan, right? Going to Indianapolis or Columbus, you may not see as many of those Michigan coaches.
No.
Gotcha. Awesome. So tell me about trying. What stuck out to you about trying? How did that process work? Walk us through that.
So I didn't know what Trine was until my sophomore year because our coaches Cortez Garland and Fred Garland they helped coach our basketball team my freshman and some sophomore year because they won the national championship that year. So I didn't know what Trine was until my sophomore year. So I think one time Fred told me he was like, "Yo, come to one of our games or whatever," and I was like, "All right." So we went down there, and I thought it was like a D1 facility when I first got there. So I walked in, I was like, "Holy cow! Like this is sweet." The whole arena was just like jaw dropping, and then we walked in, and I think the thing that stuck out was like how like together everybody was on the team, and it's like built up from obviously my sophomore year when they won a national championship to now where they are last year. But really just I like the environment, I like the coaches, everybody, all that.
And how did that? So Garland invites you to a game. One of their players invites you to a game. How did that recruitment go past that? What was your interaction with coaches? When did they offer you? How did they bring you on campus?
It was I got the coach Anderson, he's up at Ferris State now. But
Hmm.
he texted me and he was like, we watched you play at the I can't remember what tournament it was, but they were like, I watched you play. We love how you hustle and rebound. And they were like, can you visit with us on this day or whatever? And I was like, yeah, we can do that. So I went down there. We toured the gym first, then we went around the school, ate lunch, and then we went back to coach's office. He's like, "We'd love to have you play here next year." And I was like, "All right." Committed. I think I committed the next day.
I love it. I love it. It's a great program. It's
Yeah.
a great commitment for you. So, for those of you Jackson County folks that are unfamiliar, Trine is a little less than an hour straight south down I-69 from Jackson County. Excellent program. Plays against Albion College and Hope College and different programs here in Michigan. Won the national championship a few years ago before their coach departed to Ferris, Ferris State, and took over there. Correct? Brooks did.
Yep.
So, um, so Connor did the other things. We want to talk to players, right? We want to inform them. We also want to inform parents. And in my experience coaching a lot of athletes, you pretty much can tell a kid's success based on what their parents are doing pretty quickly. So you've got an older sister that played college basketball.
Yeah.
You've got a twin sister who is a valedictorian. You've got a
Hmm.
younger brother that Connor, in my opinion, I'm his AAU coach. He might be better than you by the time he's
He
done.
probably is. Yeah.
Um,
Well,
and then your youngest sister is a really good player as well. So what do you feel like the Stevens family or your parents did differently or stuck out to you that led to your success?
they didn't let us quit. I think is really what we I think why we are like that because they like we do all this stuff like I don't want to do this. I kind of want to just stay inside and be like, no, you're not staying inside. Go outside and play. They really just it was like hard love is what
Mhm.
they do.
Yeah.
Like push us to be as good as we can be.
Yeah. Did you feel pressure from them to perform like in high school or in games or anything?
No, no, I wouldn't say so. I would say like I didn't want to disappoint them, but I wanted to
Mhm.
like I just wanted to go out there and play.
Yeah. Because I've coached your little brother now for 2 years, right? Never
Yeah,
heard either of your parents yell. Never heard either. I mean, they cheer. They'll yell at the
yeah,
ref sometimes, but never yelling at Zach.
yeah.
Just really, really encouraging. When you said hard love, were they forcing you to go play tournaments, or you're just saying they would kick you outside and get you to play in the driveway?
Yeah, just it wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't forced to do anything. They just didn't want me to just be a bum all day, sit down inside. They want me to go do stuff that's not being lazy, I
Yep.
guess.
So basketball was it ended up being your pick. They just wanted
Yeah.
you to be active.
They wanted me to do anything, but I wasn't gonna not go outside and shoot
Right.
hoops.
Right. I love it. Did either of your parents play basketball in college or were they good high
No,
school players?
no, they didn't go to college.
Athletes, were they high school athletes?
Yeah, they both played basketball. Yeah.
Okay. But nothing really from them of like we're a basketball family. It's just
No,
something you
I
guys
don't.
kind of chose
Yeah.
on your own.
Yep.
On your own. Nice.
Yep.
So, Connor, there's very few, as we said, very few kids in Jackson County going to play at a four-year university next year, in the class of 2026. What advice do you have for kids, of all ages, boys looking to, pursue that dream? What advice do you have for them?
I kind of said it like earlier, but you don't have to be the like you don't have to score to be the star player of your team. You don't have to do all the like showboating, all that on the team or on the court to be a good basketball player. Like I think a lot of like coaches, what they look for is like somebody that's gonna like dive for balls or grab rebounds or like hustle back on defense, not shoot 30-foot jump shots and hope they go in. But I would say like, yeah, just be a team player, not an individual player, because you're not gonna win with that, and you're not gonna go anywhere with that.
That's awesome. Very, very well said. And just for context, for those who are watching or listening, Connor is 6'5", 6'6",
6'5", yeah,
6'5", 200 pounds, 210 pounds, and
210, yeah, yeah.
210 with how high is your vertical?
I'm not sure.
North of 30. North of
Hope,
30, probably close to 35
hopefully,
would
yeah.
be my guess. So here's a guy 6'5", muscular, athletic, and he's still a kid that when we're training, we've worked with Connor a little bit in the last year, still can make 51 threes in 5 minutes, still can finish with both hands around the rim. So, yes, we want you to hustle. Yes, all those things are really good, but this dude is still ridiculously skilled. So don't miss that piece. Connor, anything, I'm going to put you on the spot here, okay? In a couple sentences, sum up your training experience with me.
Um, it's a lot of it's really fun, but you're gonna come out a better player than when you came in.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Again, for those watching, Connor Stevens, class of 2026, Concord High School, state champion, all-state player, going to play at Trine next year. Excited to watch him play. I'll be rooting for you when you come play the Brits, to everybody in Albion's dismay. But Connor, thank you so much, man. Really
Yeah, no
appreciate
problem.
your time.
No problem.